Legend of Total War here with part 9 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play campaign as the High Elves. Alright, so previously the Nagarond and Hexawaddle have started performing their next ritual. Not really concerned about Nagarond, although I am going to be able to put a stop to it. I'm just not concerned about it, even if they were to succeed. They're behind everyone else because of they were ahead, but they got constantly thwarted. However, I am concerned a little bit about Hexawaddle. This is their second last ritual. If they complete this one, then all they've got left is the final one. I'd rather not let anyone get past at this point here. Getting up to here really doesn't matter. It doesn't provide them with any bonuses, doesn't make them any stronger. This is one of the reasons why I haven't really bothered with this, because it's a bit of a pain to do it, especially on legendary difficulty. And while I'm in the middle of trying to do that, these guys they're able to get ahead of me very quickly. I've only just been able to overtake them in terms of wave fragment, and that's largely just by focusing on expansion. Anyway, I've set up a base of operation at Grey Rock Point. We have 7 turns to take this region here. So these guys here should be sufficient because I'm just thinking. Because their army has left the area. I mean, this one here still needs to recover a little bit. But if these guys just quickly come over here and take the settlement, hopefully the lizard men don't respond. So what I want to do is have them land over here and just encamp. We're not at war with Hexawaddle right now. I don't think they'll get too pissed off at us for trespassing on their land. That being said, they don't have enough troops over here, I think, to stop us. I don't think so anyway. Keep you there for the time being. So our finances are in a very good state. I'm considering raising yet another army. But the thing is, every time I raise a new army, our expenses of all of our other armies go up by a lot. So at the moment, the increased upkeep cost is 15,000. That is pretty much the entirety of trade income lost due to it. Now, over here, again, we don't need to hit them right now, but they are training here, so let's do it. So looking for Nagarond. Hopefully my peace treaty has... They're allied with Clan Pestilence. Okay, our peace treaty has expired. So what we can do instead... These guys here consistently asked us to go to war with them. I don't want to go to war with Clan Pestilence. So what I'll say, I'll go to war with these. In exchange, I want some money.
If you will it.
And I'd like you to now join the Confederation.
I think this unwise.
Because like I said, we do get a lot of money from this trade partnership, but all of these materials will just go elsewhere. We've got a lot of trade agreements. No, offering payments. There we go. Now they will create public order problems for a short time. Also, all of their armies need to be disbanded. Holy crap.
Prince of Elfwan.
So, Mung encampment over here. They've actually managed to develop it reasonably well.
Defender of the Ever Queen.
This guy's already got some Phoenix Guard.
Your decree.
So, looking at this, 8 armies, an increase of 105%, 53,000 extra. This is bound to change. I don't think it's fully calculated our expenses yet.
What would you have of me?
Best we start disbanding them now. I don't need this army here. Get rid of it. Alright, let's have a look at this region. So the main reward was, yeah, the regions. Our trade income's going down by a little bit, but that's okay. I don't need either of these here. Gotta put a wall there and some money. Public order's fine. Doesn't look like it needs any more growth. It's all been built up. The AI gets all kinds of bonuses to growth. Okay, they've already got this here. So this is... Oh, wait. I built that. So looking at this one here. The Ancient Subterranean Palace. Public order +5. Extra nobles. Increased rank for nobles. Income from entertainment buildings. Income from ports. All regions in this province. Alright. It's not too bad. I mean, income from entertainment buildings +5% faction-wide. That's pretty good. Alright, so we've also got now a dragon thing. I was building one elsewhere, but that's fine. We need this here. I don't think I need... I definitely don't need this. I only need one barracks. And I'm not... The only units I recruit from them are... archers. This... Probably don't need this here. Keep that. Because that doesn't... By itself does not really provide a whole lot of money. And we've already got one here. So it increases income from ports by 10%. So if we add it up... 800 plus 400... 1200, it'd get 120 extra income. I'll keep that one there, but we need to demolish another building here. I don't really need this. We don't have any taint here. So get rid of it. Because I need to build salt. I think that's my first resource of salt. I need to build salt, elven craftsmen, and also the plaza, so I actually need to destroy another one. Let me just see. I've already got this one here. I don't need two. And this one's already got all of its resources sorted out. So we'll destroy this one here, and that'll make us a lot of extra money. Like I said, we really need all of our regions to make as much cash as possible. We also need a wall here. So get rid of this as well. I'm gonna keep that. I don't need that. It's like 120. Better to have the wall. Alright. Now then.
Awaiting orders.
Ah, fuck. It blocked me here. I should have moved over there first. I should have thought about that. Well, what I can do is I can sack the settlement. But if I do that, it's going to knock it down a level. And I want... this region as well.
Servant of the king.
So what I'll do is I'll actually occupy it. That'll give them time to recruit more troops.
Bring me battle. Take what is rightfully ours.
But now with my army being stronger than ever, we should be able to take it, especially because the garrison at Karankar is not particularly
At
good.
your service. Destruction abounds.
Yeah, destroy this, keep that. Let me just see, how much salt are we selling? 88% of it. Okay. If that's the case, that means I don't need the salt from here. I don't need two resources of salt. So we'll leave this. I won't exploit the salt there. Now you need to get on the land as fast as possible. Where's the safest place for you to disembark? Probably Silver Point.
Setting sail.
And while you're at it, go and capture it. Now we'll leave these settlements out here undefended, but I don't necessarily need them. Okay, so what are we doing over here? Obviously we don't need both of these armies. Increasing my upkeep by 15%, that can go away. So that means, with this guy here, that's the only army so far that I've kept. If I was to send him back over to Mung encampment, get rid of this. We can begin the process of growing this. Because I do want to control it. Because if I just let this fall, then any growth that we accumulate is gone. So I'll send you back over there to look after it. But if you are going to go back and look after it, you don't need the most expensive units we've got. So get rid of them. You're just going to go and sit there. Same with this, get rid of it.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Okay, they've leveled him up well. Wait, what's his stat? He's efficient. Hey, that's not too bad at all. Alright then. So yeah, you just go over there and just sit there, protected, and accumulate as much growth as you can in the meantime. That's your job. Alright, cool. Alright, looking over here. Oh, that's right, you left because you're here now. But even with your presence, the public order is not sorted. We'll have to exempt it from taxation for a short time. Well, what's the major problems here? We've got corruption, taxes, buildings, events. Oh, right, we had it under control, but because of the Confederation now best we just not tax it for the time being. That'll go down, but only because of the Confederation. Things will improve. It's only for a few turns. Most settlements are having a bit of a downturn, but I don't anticipate any revolts happening. Alright, good. Now, can we get another trade agreement? Let me see, just sort of... Let me just check. Gems are all being sold. Marbles all being sold. See if we can get another trade agreement with someone.
Armored in... Whether chivalrous or not, I will...
Not trading with them. Gonna go to war with them soon.
Yes?
Pirates of Sartosa, I think I need to wipe them out at some point. Oh, we need to wipe out everyone. I'm slowly starting to think I actually do want to play towards full map completion. Just for once. Also so I can show you guys. Which means, I mean, we haven't even got full control over Ulthuan yet. That being said, there's only one faction left here. And if we can get a confederation with them, even though they hate us, going to war with them probably wouldn't be good. Alright, what else should we build? So our income did drop by a bit, but not by that much, because we gained quite a bit of money by getting those settlements. Alright. Now, I think this region over here, I need to put it, oh, okay, I already did this edict. And over here, we don't need growth, just go with the improved tax rate. And gives us more money from trade agreements. Trade agreement tariffs. Which is not a lot of money. Alright, let's move on. Okay, this settlement here is all built up completely, so we don't need this anymore. Go with the extra tax rate. Every little bit of money that we squeeze out of the provinces is needed. It's the difference between paying for our armies and not paying for them. Or not being able to pay for them, I mean.
Welcome. What brings you here?
What do you want? Not looking good with them. At least they haven't broken the trade agreement. But that being said, if they were to attack any of my settlements, all of them have walls. They would struggle with it. At least giving me time to get over there and fight back. So, yeah, this is important. We need that. So if we have a look at it, Tiranoc, they hate us. And things are deteriorating with them as well. Military actions against Nagarond helps. Treaties with Tiranoc, but that's all going down. Great power. Broken treaties, that's going down. Confederation penalty, that'll go away. Aversion, that'll never go away. Trespassers on their territory. Alright, I'm going to spend as much influence as I can to improve relations with them, because I'd rather confederate them than fight them. That may not work, But, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to spend my influence on. Okay, that's created... Oh, we're going to have to get rid of these forces here first.
The Reaper.
Right.
For my queen. I lust for battle.
Jesus Christ. Well, luckily I didn't need them for the settlement battle.
Slaves are always useful.
I was thinking about, you know, fighting that manually, but we can't fight every battle manually. It'll just take too long otherwise.
Let them go. Fear the might of Ulf One.
So that gives me a smaller army with which to attack them here.
By Assurian.
A smaller army may be, but enough nonetheless, I think. We've got to keep in mind that there's two War Hydras in here. What's the settlement look like? I haven't fought a settlement like this before. From what I can tell, there doesn't seem to be any towers on this side. So if we make a rush over to here, we should be out of its range. Lightning strike probably won't help. Alright, let's do this.
Bring me battle.
Those silver helms wouldn't have helped in this battle very much. What I perhaps could have done was instead lightning striked the settlement if I wanted to keep them alive. Yeah. Alright, well, like I said, we'll see what happens. Okay. So from what I can see here, there's no towers. We need to make a rush over to this side here. But not too close, because otherwise their archers will get us.
Archers!
There's also a good opportunity to test these soldiers and see how they perform. Now you stay at the front here, because this will not do very much damage to you.
Loyal!
Onwards to victory.
Okay, we are within range,
Victory.
but so far they're just focusing on shooting our general. That's fine. Let that continue. Because we'll take this out pretty quickly. If I'm not mistaken, the damage of this unit has increased. Because before, every single shot only does 1 damage, and now they seem to be doing up to 2. That's good. Taking it out quicker certainly helps.
Forward.
So yeah. We're all good. As long as they're not aiming for these guys here, it's good. Seems like I felt that at some point they fixed this. It's like, surely they used Warhammer 1, Warhammer 1's campaign, to like model Warhammer 2. It's not like they started again from scratch. And this was an AI stupidity issue right from the very start, not prioritizing certain things. Okay, I don't need to destroy that. Let's prioritize our ammunition on things that are actually going to be a problem for us. Alright.
Archers!
Okay, move it. I'm worried I'm hearing spells being formulated, so get out of this formation. Oops. Okay, don't fire at will.
Acknowledge!
I don't want them shooting at him just yet.
Without fail.
So there's units over here that would make for a very good target for us. So let's move forward.
Setting forth. Understood.
Okay, we can get in a lot closer.
Quickly now.
With me.
Ah, also I could just Just heal you.
As you say.
So, can't put it there, but I can do it in here. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
Orders received.
So you guys just stay out of the way for the time being. Right, so it's these guys over here I want to aim for because they're in a all condensed group. Oh, right, as well. Alright, stop. We need to knock down a section of wall. Probably right now, I don't know. Let's use up some of the archers. Just a group of 3 at a time. Where's their... back. So it must be just out of range with the archers here. Alright, aim for these dark shards. Shit, no, they're within range. Get back. Maybe we should destroy this section of wall. Not yet. We took a bit of damage there, but we're okay. I'm just going to put you on fire at will, and just do what you can there. If they're arcing their shots, then that's going to work out well, I think. Thing is, we really need our archers to be shooting things like the Hydra. We can't be relying on them to take it out. So I need to get in closer. No, stop. I was aiming for the wrong target. That's impossible to hit there. But at the same time, I also need to get rid of all their missile units. Hopefully we've just got enough ammunition to clear off this section here, and then kill those Hydras. Okay, stop for a second. I have no idea.
Agreed.
Oh wait, he has to get in closer to do that. Well, we'll see what happens. That is not the direction I told it to go in.
Doing my duty. Striking for.
Oh, I never really rely on that spell anyway. Okay, they've got, well, we could very easily kill them in melee, but that being said, we could also very easily shoot them. Because they've got, like, no armor. Okay, they're firing back. Shoot the dark shards. Oh, that's okay. They're just shooting at our general. That's fine. He can just heal. Okay, looks like we got rid of the wizard, or one of them. We've used up about a quarter of our ammunition so far. They can hit this, because sometimes this gets in the way. Yep, good. A few shots missing, but that's okay.
Enemy magic! Battle!
So we've almost used up the ammunition of these units here, but we've still got them. Like I said, someone is going to have to take out these Hydras. Alright, getting a little bit closer.
Moving having spells!
The death hag. Good to shoot that.
Weak fools! We have nothing to fear!
Just don't worry about it.
Archers! Arthur! Attack!
We should be able to kill this bitch. That spell really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Just supposed to just look good. Okay, take out the Death Hag now. And this thing is actually reasonably well armored. But we can still do, yeah, we're still tanking it out pretty good. A few volleys. You're gone. What do we got over here? Alright. I think it was good. Okay, here come the next wave. Right, I'm gonna need to get a little bit closer over this way, so I want you guys to take out this tower. No. Don't, actually. We can make these Hydras break if we kill enough of their troops, and it won't matter if we kill this thing. So what we'll do instead. I don't know. I still got to think about that. Okay, so these guys are out of ammo. I mean, it's not the end of the world if these guys have to go into melee against the Hydra. It'd be actually interesting to see how they perform. These guys are anti-large, except how much? Bonus versus large plus 20. They might actually do a good job. It's just that these guys can do so much damage to them up here. I don't want to miss this opportunity. Let's do it.
Ancestors. Loyal. Spells incoming. Glorious dark magic.
How did they go for kills? They all did a good job.
Enemy mages.
I've actually been reading comments from the first episode, and people are actually saying that the High Elf playstyle is actually exactly how I normally play. Just complete arrogant, but also with absolute care that every single soldier of mine should live, and with no regard to the enemy at all. Apparently that's the High Elf way. I don't know. I somewhat got the feeling from promotional materials and stuff that High Elves were a little bit wanky, but I don't know. Maybe I've got extra respect for them now. I don't know. Starting to run low on ammo. And I haven't even started taking on the Hydras yet.
Dorian willing.
But still, you know, taking out these high-powered units, these Hargoneth executioners might give the Phoenix Guard a hard time. Take out the Black Ark Corsairs. Okay, I'm glad that this has come into play. That means when we do go into melee, they won't be able to get this.
Blood for the Lord of Murder.
That's going well for them. Kicking off these guys here. They're actually slightly better than my Phoenix Guard.
To the fray. They are weak. Kill them.
The Cold One chariots shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we're out of ammo. But I've still got these guys here.
Understood.
I was hoping for an opportunity to like bomb a bunch of them, but let's just see if we can do some damage to these guys here. It's probably going to hit this area. Oh no. Oh, that's worked out pretty well actually. These guys are very badly damaged, they just haven't died yet. Yeah, now they're going to start dying like crazy because most of their units have just run out of hit points. And we're hitting these guys up here as well. So that's technically just because of their own inaccuracy. I don't want them coming back. Good job. If we go into melee with them, they're nothing now. Part of me's thinking, if I deployed these guys over... Where's the white line? Over here. If we okay, let's see if we can aim for them. Works for me. That's getting pretty badly damaged here, so we could maybe create a breach. Okay, that's actually not good. I want them to aim like with this section here, but they aim for the middle. Just wasting ammo now. Okay, aim for those guys there, because they're a small target. You'll aim specifically for them and hit these Blackguard Haggarons. Because these are the real target. This one here's having a hard time shooting. Move it a bit more over this way. no, wait. Yeah, that's fine. So I can't hit the war hydras either. I just can't arc over that wall.
For the king! Our defenses are strong!
Yeah, most of the... Hang on, we got new guys coming in over here. How would you want them to stop shooting?
Eagle claw!
Thin them out, that would be good. That's pretty much all of their infantry gone. Well, once these guys are damaged a bit. Then we'll take the walls. I mean, we've probably still got just enough ammunition to destroy a section of wall, but we'll just use ladders. They don't have enough ammo to do any damage to us.
To battle!
They're doing very well for kills. Considering that's not really even their job in this battle. So you're out.
We advance! It shall be done! Swiftly! For duty!
Let me speed this up. Alright, so... Alright, well that's the end of our ammo. Let's get ready to make the attack. There are virtually no defenses on the wall now. The trick with the Hydras, if we're going into melee, is to get into melee as quickly as possible so they don't use their breath attack.
Take their hearts! Heir of Anarian!
You need to get over here so you can get them stand to their ground, which, you know, helps them a little bit.
The enemy attacks from behind!
So they've got hold the line here, extra leadership and charge resistance, that's not really a big deal. Extra weapon damage, martial mastery. So as soon as they drop below 50%, so at 3,400, they lose this.
Split them open! Bleed them!
Right, so those guys that are up on the walls now, they'll capture the gate and we'll walk in that way. Yeah, you can't get up on the wall. Nothing you can do to save your infantry now.
Take their eyes! Assyrian has failed you!
Them together, so...
Rend! Tear! Smash!
Okay, you guys start moving over here. This is safe, it's not going to shoot at us. Wait, they don't capture the gate from this point, they capture it from over there, don't they?
Eager for battle.
Alright, maybe these guys are actually gonna have to get down off the walls. Still, they should get down off the walls as close to the Hydras as possible. We do not want to suffer their breath attack. Right, you get over there. And you get down and start fighting those Hydras. Let's hope they can open the gates, but apart from that, we'll send more of these guys up here.
Heir of Anarian.
A breath thing, but it's really not very useful. Okay, you guys need to get over here. One Phoenix Guard is not enough to take on a Hydra. We're going to surround this creature. Don't even worry about their general. It's the Hydras I'm worried about. And these Hydras are tired as well. Okay, with all of these guys in there, hopefully they'll start capturing the gate. Now we've also got to remember that they can recover about 50% of their health. So just because it's half health now, it's not really. If you can get just a little bit closer over here, I want to use this ability. They don't do too much. Okay, they're doing reasonably well against the Hydras. Yeah, it just wasn't quite close enough. Oh well. Doesn't matter. But yeah, you can definitely see these guys are a hell of a lot better than spearmen. See, like I said, they recharge more than half their health, so they're not out yet. But they can only recharge so much, and they're at their limit now. I think the army loss penalties have just been applied. Yep. Good. So damage is pretty minimal. Now, in terms of the cavalry, I'm wondering if perhaps it would be better if we just don't hire them. They have proven themselves to be not particularly useful. It might be better to get another archer or Phoenix Guard, because
A glorious
they just
victory.
outperform the cavalry.
Take what is rightfully ours.
Let's have a look at what's available, and maybe
Heir of Anarian.
we now have access to Dragon Princes. So if I was to compare them to these, let's have a look at the difference. So Dragon Princes have more health. They also have 25% physical resistance and fire resistance. They have more armor, they can block shields. More leadership, same speed. These have more melee attack, but the Dragon Princes have more melee defense. Much more weapon strength, and a way higher charge bonus. They've also got this one here, Martial Mastery, as opposed to, I think it's Martial Prowess, right. But they take 5 turns to recruit. So for the time being, I'm just going to hire 2 loads of archers. Just for the time being. Once this war here is over, we will, I think I will get some of those Dragon Princes. As long as they find a place to sit for 5 turns, where they won't be disturbed. 5 turns is a long time.
We stand ready for action. If you will it.
If you can get over here, that would be great. piece of shit. Oh well, next turn.
The city is crumbling.
Yeah, go with this. Alright, good. Now down here. You've got lightning strike, don't you? So you could take this settlement here without them being able to do anything about it.
Orders?
It might be better to actually lightning strike them first. Right, well, first thing I'll do is actually declare war. So we need to find someone that they're at war with, that wants to see them wants to see them fall. Could you stop doing that shit? Alright, who hates them? Pretty much everyone. Vessels of Chaos, Clan Pestilence, Naggarod, and Tyrannoc. We'll speak to Tyrannoc. So, things are improving slightly. And I did use up a lot of influence
Make your case
to do
quickly
that.
before my arrows find you.
Let's see if we get a bit of a payment out of them for it.
A wise course.
Right, so let's hit them first. So we can draw out the garrison. But would that be a good idea? What have they got? A lot of the skink priests. I think they'll do a whole lot. Temple guards. Oh, they've got a lot of these. Oh, these are specialist artillery. Right, I said before that what's it called? The lizardmen don't really have artillery, but I guess that's it. The solar engine. Okay, I think I'd like to lightning strike them.
For Asturian.
Now, if we're going to need these guys on what the fuck is this? Huh, because we're actually at like a special territory. This actually works in my favor because I have the range advantage.
Eagle claw. Archers. As you say. Will we come?
Let's see if they'll come to us. I'm not sure if we should be fighting these guys here up in the air. Like I said, I'm just not familiar with the lizardmen at all, really.
Eagle claw.
Aim for the Bastillodon.
We will obey.
Oh yeah, it takes quite a bit of damage. That's a bit of damage as well. Still, this is... it seems like this is going to be my greatest concern. They're getting ready to shoot. They're in range. I was going to move my archers forward, but we have to deal with these Pterodon riders first. Doesn't creative know how to spell. Pteranodons are spelled with a P, or even Pterodons. What is that? No, pterodactyls. Pteranodons or pterodactyls, however you want to call them. Horned ones. You guys should be able to handle them. I hope so, at least. So they're just getting within range of my archers, which my archers will get rid of them very quickly.
As you say. Loyal. Eagle claw.
Make sure that one doesn't come back. Oh, these are like missile cap or something. Okay, my dragons aren't doing very. Sorry, my dragon isn't doing very well. You have to shoot the pterodon rider.
Slay them!
Our units! Silver helms!
So they're behind our lines here, but that was just about over.
Silver helms!
Run them off the battlefield.
Steel! Spearmen!
I don't know why they didn't use these guys as artillery.
At once!
They could have done a lot more damage, I think.
Battle!
Let's try a flame shot.
For order! For Ulguan! Advancing!
Get some range first.
Breathe!
Well, it did more damage to my own unit, but did damage to them as well. Where's my cavalry? Because these guys here came back.
Princess of Ulguan!
We have bloodied them!
I mean, these things look cool and everything, but they're taking a really long time to kill some basic spearmen.
Shall be done! We will obey! Yes!
Spawned an enemy unit. Feral cold ones.
Spearmen! Can I be praised?
Well, they're dying pretty quickly. I want you to go and shoot them to make sure they don't come back. Have they just shattered? Yeah.
For the king!
So it seems like these feral cold ones are unbreakable. Don't let him get away.
At once! Advancing! Slay them!
This doesn't really matter if we do kill it. Alright, whatever. So hopefully we can take a few prisoners. We've lost 216 men. But you know, we've cleared these guys away from the settlement, so it should be pretty easy for us to take it now.
Glory to the Kadai!
I was hoping for
Pull
more
the
than that.
captives. The Kadai on you.
They now can't reinforce.
Can I offer assistance?
Yeah, I need that.
Princess.
Action!
Still not an easy order to resolve. What's the settlement look like? We can hide over here. No towers.
Asura to battle.
So we just need to take out this tower here. Alright, no worries.
Understood!
So just get set up over here firstly. Just gotta try and stay out of range of this and move forward as quickly as we can.
Spearman. Acknowledged. Understood.
Defender of Oldport.
I don't think they've even garrisoned this tower. Well, if they haven't, then great. You guys definitely do not fire at will, not yet. I don't care if you're firing, you can do what you want. In fact, why don't we use some breath attacks?
Understood.
Okay, let's summon some feral cold ones. Protect the archers.
Silver hounds.
Okay, I'm getting shot.
It is done. Asturian wills it.
Spearmen. Archers. Apace.
Shall be.
They're trying to heal them as well. But we get these guys to flank them. It's just flanking really doesn't do that much. Not legendary difficulty. Alright, now we can line up over here, don't fire at will, and bomb this entire area here. Like, I'm not concerned about destroying the towers, destroying the walls.
Ranui.
Battle calls.
Princess of Oldport. With Cadet.
Really trying hard to heal them. Just wait for it to die now.
Eagle claw. Understood. To the fray.
Maybe even aim for the Skink Priest so we can just hit all along this line here. In fact, hitting this here is causing damage to the fort wall. Alright, archers, it's time to move over here.
We away. Loyal.
Now, I don't know if they're going to send more of these feral cold ones, but I somewhat doubt it. Wasting so much magic on that silly.
Move.
They've spawned... An army ability has spawned an enemy unit. It's an army ability, not a spell. Must be that maybe they've got an edict on or something. I don't know. Not an edict, a right. That's it. Same shit, really.
Move. Asturian wills it.
I wonder how well this would work against, like, a single unit. Let's find out.
Haste. Acknowledged.
So you fatso, you just stay still. It did a bit of damage, that wasn't too bad.
Move. At once.
It shall be done. Sinner. Archers.
Get you to take that out. It's got a lot of armor. How much armor piercing damage do we do? Not much.
Eagle claw. Acknowledged. Lacoy.
It's taken a lot to kill it, but this is an expensive unit. Well, I mean, it's not like they're paying for it, but it's a high value unit, so these guys here aren't even shooting. This is an excellent spot. truly a shit city to defend from this way here.
As you say.
Well, you're out of here. So, yeah, they can keep spawning all these feral cold ones all they like, but wait, are they free? I mean, are they not taking damage? Oh yeah, no, they are. Why would they summon them then? Seems like a waste. Temple Guard.
Will be done.
We've got this. This is gonna be easy. Archers are so underrated in the Order of Soul. In the siege. If you can't shoot, just hang back.
Archers! For the king! Eagle claw! Archers! Look out! Enemy smell!
Should you come over here and use breath on these skinker priests?
With Cadet!
It shall be done! Lacoy!
Well, they've got Croxigors over here. Maybe use it on them. Okay, just stop. Whatever the case is, if we don't do a lot of damage to the Croxigors with the breath, it would probably be best to use ammunition on them.
St. Louis! Araboy! By your will! Moving out! For Asturian!
So that killed one of them. That's alright.
Shall be done! As you say, advance! It will be done!
Right, yeah. Temple Guard are strong. We should kill them.
Swiftly!
As in by shooting them. I mean, our spearmen should be able to beat them. The Temple Guard would probably give us more problems.
Archers! Eagle claw! It shall be done! For duty! Moving out! Enemy Deploy!
Well, so much for their Temple Guard there. You're gone. Alright, now that they don't have any infantry left on the wall, let's use the dragon to take out the Skinker priests. As long as those Croxigors... In fact, if the Croxigors do come over here...
With Cadet! At once!
Right, bite its head off. They just stare at it. What the fuck are you doing? Come on.
Slay them! Attack!
Oh no, it's not really doing anything. It just keeps flying off. Kill the Temple Guard a bit more then.
It is done!
Any chance you could... I gotta get closer if I'm gonna shoot them.
Archers, swiftly, we away.
It's going well there now.
They die.
Shit, spread out. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, if you're going to use that, use it on these guys here. I mean, it's too late for them at this stage. Alright, stop making your way up on the wall. I need to get over there and shoot these guys.
Glorious victory.
Princess of Ulthuan. At your command. For Ulthuan.
Actually, use the breath on them.
Acknowledged.
Oh, fuck. What the hell happened there?
St. Louis. Understood. Charoy. Minay.
Okay, now they're actually doing some damage to us. Let's go with my archers to get up on the wall.
Elfry. Asturian wills it.
No. Yeah, I'm trying to click on the banner. It didn't let me.
For the king.
I don't care which one of them you kill, just kill them. Taking around too long on this battle.
Elfry.
And you come over here.
They're using magic.
Is this gate already open? Oh, the gate's already goddamn open. We destroyed it before. Alright, maybe we should get these guys in as well. Hang on. Stand back.
Guide my bow.
And what have they got over here?
Advancing.
They've got another one of these, well, Bastillodon solar engines.
They die.
Let's use a breath attack on it. Hopefully it doesn't fire back at us.
The enemy is come. For duty.
With haste. With Cadet. Harathoi. For order.
See how much damage we can do to it if it just stays still.
For Ulthuan.
That was a bit, nothing major. So these guys are back again.
Spearman. Advance.
I bet you two use just. Oh no, we know it won't hit them. They don't. They very rarely hit small targets. They're inaccurate.
Advancing. To battle.
Spearman.
Don't too many guys are getting up on the walls.
Acknowledge.
The doors are open, you morons. Dragons are not good at all at running down routed units. Not one bit. So if we come over there and they instantly just break,
Shield.
that's a problem. I can't believe this thing is actually putting up a fight against the dragon. Alright, it's as good as dead now.
Archers. At pace. Guides us.
Okay, start getting inside.
We will obey. Assyrian guide guides us. Loyal! Setting forth! They will not withstand our fury!
Prefer to shoot them.
Eagle claw!
Okay, if we get these guys over here, they might just be able to shoot the Bastillodon, because it does outrange them normally. Come on guys, they've got a big gate to go through here. Pathfind properly. You can do it. It's just a door, I know it's hard, but you can go through it.
Archers! Can I be praised?
These guys had half a brain, they'd try and stop us from getting inside, but... I mean, there's nothing they can do to win anyway. Our spearmen can finish this off.
Asur, move! Archers!
Let's just start shooting them now.
Seal!
Assyrian willing!
If we're not firing effectively, we've got to still get inside. You guys get inside as well.
Swiftly!
Archers! Setting forth!
Okay, just about in formation. Alright. Go.
For the king!
And we've won. Good. That was longer than it needed to be. But only 12 men died, so that's... or 12 elves. That's a pretty good result. Some strong units in there. Just tanked a lot of my shots.
Victory for Assyrian. Claim it for the king.
And now they don't get to... they don't get to do their ritual. We've thwarted them. They have 120,000. Okay, also, why don't we... actually, no, if I issue an expeditionary force, they'll end up destroying the area, and I want to capture it. So, Elven Waystone fragments. Okay, good. Don't need this. I've got to get this going right away if I want to defend this region. Temple of Assyrian. Probably don't actually need it, but I'll keep it there for the time being. I definitely don't need that here.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Okay, these settlements out here aren't well defended. Oh, also, this here is an unpleasant climate. So if we have a look at the penalties... Buildings -1. Right. Because, like, the inhospitable one it's way worse than that. We'll also struggle to get a lot of replenishment here. Oh, that's not too bad. It's ammunition just for her, not for the whole army. Just thinking what to get. I think I'll go with this now. And I think it also might be time for you to stay there for... maybe get a few Phoenix Guard. Time to transition towards a better army. Because these guys are just getting a bit too outdated. So you'll have to stay here for 3 turns. Which is fine. We don't need to be moving out anywhere. So we'll just merge some of these units. If we come under attack, we'll surely be able to defend it. Alright, we'll just get 2 for the time being. Otherwise we'll leave ourselves with too few defenses. Okay, next turn hopefully you can reach here. Good. Okay, we can justify taxing it now. Albion will be fine. Iron Disciplinarian might actually be good for this guy considering he's sitting around in settlements. But I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, we've got it under control for the time being. Just keep focusing on the things that we'll need to make him a better general in time. So you need to get back here and prepare for the inevitable revolt that is coming. Might as well not tax it as well. We won't get much money from the region, but if we... oh, right. What else can we build here that's going to provide some cash? See, that actually wouldn't be too bad. Because we can't build walls in these settlements. We wouldn't get much out of that. Just get the money for the time being. Just gotta pay for a relatively expensive army.
Time is of the essence.
So yeah, I've already got that. What was it going to be? Oh, that's right. This. Okay, that all works out. There's more money in this. And the settlement should maintain its public order, especially when this is built. It's just the events have a -4 public order penalty. Let's leave nothing to chance. I don't need more trinkets. Get the plaza in there just to make sure that if there's ever some sort of public order disaster again, that it stays under control. I don't want to deal with revolts. This region's definitely under control. I don't need to make in public order. Gold, I'll take that. Yep. So having a look at it, an extra 1,200 would be very nice. Thank you very much. I'll pay for a few Phoenix Guard.
Shield against the darkness.
Good. Very good that both of their plans here are going to be thwarted. So what are they doing? I don't really need to see this. We need to also work towards a confederation with him so that we can get Techless. Although that being said, I don't think I really need Techless. Although he might have some ability that'll provide some global bonuses, that would be good. But at the same time, he's probably already chosen badly in terms of his skill set. I mean, it's pretty late in the campaign now. He could be level freaking 30 for all we know. Actually, that's it. I think we'll check.
You have the nerve to stand before me?
Want? No. Because I'm going to come for them, just not yet. Okay, now that we've got so much money, this is nothing. Go for it. Beginning of the campaign, you know, that's a lot. It really should sort of scale in time, like more influence with more cost, I suppose. All right, Cecildra's Tor.
Orion!
Okay, might take a bit of damage, but we can replace it. No, we're okay.
Pillage anything of value.
So there's wine here as well, but I don't think we need any more. I think we're already selling plenty. Don't need the grove. Yeah, repair the stuff now. So Titan Peak is over here. Right.
Princess of the Asur.
Yeah, they'll be busy for a little while there.
Defender of the Asur. At them! For Asurium! Poet guides me!
You must restore order.
Go with that. Good, everything's going well. Could certainly afford another army. I mean, we got another one recently. Okay, so if you
Your orders are
stay in there. If you can maintain public order, that's good.
Prince of Elf.
That's not going to happen. Alright, you're going to need some more troops. Get rid of this Lothern Sea Guard, because they're ludicrously more expensive than spearmen.
Primed for action.
Now, is there going to be a revolt here? There may very well. There probably won't. Because it's the conquest penalty. But that being said, we'll just stay here for the time being. I think Naggarond is basically too busy fighting the beastmen. What are they called? The lizardmen to worry about it. Yeah, Naggarond's fucked. They're on their way out. All right, good. Works for me. Also, this, when it's upgraded, it should provide extra garrison, a moon dragon, and a mage. That's good.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Now, what about this? What about the Skaven, the Clan Moors? How's that going for them? It looks.
No trophies today.
It looks like they actually succeeded in repelling the last defenders. I should just double clicked on that banner. They've still only got 2 regions left. If they had more armies, I'd send them down there to stop them. If they get past this one here, I'll just send armies to go and finish them off. Although they can be very hard to hunt down. Like I said, if they're doing the next one, I'll send an expeditionary force to just go and raise their settlements. And by expeditionary, I mean interventionary force. That's what I meant. Okay, so now we can get military advancements 4. So we've got the arcane studies. I'm not getting any phoenixes. There's just better things that we can get. Melee attack for lords and embedded heroes. Extra experience for Phoenix Guard, that would be very helpful. Alright, let's do that. So we're able to save up quite a bit of money now. If we save a bit more, I'll raise another army. So, Hexoatl and Last Defenders have just confederated. So those are the 2 major Lizardman forces. So Krokgar and Mazdamandim, or whatever the fuck his name is. are working together. Now, that could be bad because the last defenders were dealing with clan wars, and I don't think Hexoidal is. So the only major factions that haven't actually united are actually the High Elves, because Teclis is still at large. So let's have a look. Where's Teclis? I mean, we're allies. Is that him? I want to know what level he is.
Defender of the Phoenix throne.
How wise.
Of course.
Where are you?
Gladly.
Guardian of the Phoenix crown.
It's not them. I don't think he's in play.
Defender of the Everqueen. Guardian of the Phoenix crown.
And if I go to diplomacy, I should be able to find where he is a little bit easier. There, he's right there. He's not in play. Because he must be sitting at their capital of the Great Turtle Isle. Alright, let's see if we can get this... Oh, we can't get a confederation now, can we?
Defender of truth. Very well. Speak, if you must.
No, because I only just got a confederation. Why is that going down? Alright, don't worry about it then.
Guardian of the Phoenix crown.
Probably best just to wait here for a little while. Looking at wine. Okay, we're only selling 58% of it, so don't make any more.
The people are resting.
Time is of the essence.
Alright. Now we haven't got full control of the province because of these guys. And I'm kind of reluctant to send you forward. I'll send Tyrion.
Protector of the Everqueen.
Because him not being in the province will probably cause a lot of public order problems. Let me just see.
My journey begins.
Where now?
I'm not going to go and attack them, we just need to get to these other areas.
Your bidding. Protector of
I imagine that's going to revolt fairly often. We can certainly afford more troops though. Control. Alright, let's build and then move on to the next turn. And then, just we're at an hour and a half, we'll end the episode there. Glorious gold. I want to see how much my armies are costing now. Because it gives us an indication of how much another army is going to cost. Actually, that one appears to be repairing on its own. Just let it finish. Yeah, just leave it. No, no, no. Alright, so Tyrion's army costs 7,000. That's of course with quite a lot of reduced upkeep. Now let's see, Great Warrior. Okay, he doesn't actually have reduced upkeep for Phoenix Guard. It's just for Spearmen and Archers. So they're basically full price. What about one of the other ones? Well, we need to look at him because our armies from now on will consist of Phoenix Guards. So it would be more expensive. Probably if we hired a new army, it would cost us somewhere in the vicinity of 12,000. Because his reduced upkeeps drop this one, and a new army would increase this to 90%, so it'd get pretty ridiculous. So maybe once we hit about 35,000 we can justify it. No, I said we would replace all current armies with the Phoenix Guard before we do that. And I might even replace the cavalry, just because they really just don't do anything for me. Right, elite champions, yeah. If we're going to get Phoenix Guard, it would be good if they could have more experience, because there's this ability over here, Heart of the Flame. So it would provide them with extra armor, 10 extra armor, 5 extra melee defense, and 5 physical resistance. It's not a huge amount, but it all adds up. I'm actually wondering if maybe these guys here should just stop attacking Nagaron and sail down to finish off the Skaven. Because, oh that's right, the Skaven actually haven't merged with Clan Pestilence. I said I was the only one. I imagine that would be happening fairly soon. Alright, good. So how many regions do we have? 54. Well, we're definitely the largest faction. So we've got the most, probably got the most income, but then again the AI's got huge bonuses. Alright, so we'll end the episode here. I think the situation's looking much better than it was when we were fighting bloody up in the north, because now we're actually gaining valuable territory. That up there is just worth a shit. And we're thwarting their efforts here. That's good. That'll delay them for quite some time. My biggest concern now, like I said, is Skaven. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 10, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.